We begin our story with three witches who wish to seek out the one known as Macbeth. They intercept Macbeth as he is traveling with his close comrade, Banquo.
The witches prophesize that Macbeth will be the Thane of Glamis, Cawdor, and eventually king, and Banquo's sons will all become king.
Macbeth knows he is the Thane of Glamis already, but when he is awarded for his bravery with the title Cawdor, he starts considering whether or not to take the throne for himself.
Lady Macbeth receives a letter from Macbeth about the possibility of him usurping the throne.
They mutually agree to kill Duncan. The current King Duncan decides to visit Macbeth's castle with his loyal subjects in order to reward him.
Macbeth starts having doubts about killing Duncan, but Lady Macbeth persuades him.
Together they come up with a plan to intoxicate the guards and blame the murders on them.
Right before the murderers, Macbeth starts to lose his sanity as he sees daggers floating in midair.
Duncan is then killed by Macbeth with the help of Lady Macbeth.
Duncan's death caused disarray with the civilians.
Macbeth kills the servants to silence them. Macduff is raging in horror, and Duncan's two sons, Donalbain and Malcolm, escape Scotland. Soon after the death of the king, weird and strange phenomenons occur one after another.
With both sons gone, Macbeth, who is the closest blood relative of Duncan, is crowned king. Therefore, the prophecies came true.
Macbeth starts to become paranoid of everything.
He wants to stop the prophecies that state that Banquo's descendants will become king, so he sends 3 murderers to go and kill Banquo and his son Fleance. Banquo is murdered, but Fleance escapes.
Macbeth is attending dinner when he hallucinates about seeing Banquo's ghost, which causes him to freak out his guests.
Macbeth slowly loses his sanity, leading him to pay a visit to the witches.
The witches give Macbeth 3 more prophecies, first of which is beware of Macduff. The second is that he won't be killed by any man born of a woman. And third, he will not be defeated until Birnam Wood makes it to Dunsinane Hill.
Macbeth feels confident that he won't be killed because of the last 2 prophecies. However, he is still afraid of Macduff, so he assassinates Macduff's whole family.
Meanwhile in England, Macduff is trying to convince Malcolm to retake his throne. Malcolm tests Macduff by saying he would be a terrible leader. Macduff pleads with Malcolm, saying Scotland would be doomed without him. Malcolm agrees and tells Macduff that he has 10,000 soldiers waiting to fight Macbeth.
Macduff learns about his family's death and swears for revenge.
Lady Macbeth becomes a shell of her former self.
While sleepwalking, she admits to all the crimes like the murders of Duncan, Banquo, and Macduff's family.
The Scottish thanes ally themselves with Malcolm as they feel Macbeth is a tyrant.
The troops pick up Burnham tree branches to disguise themselves en route to Macbeth's castle. Macbeth, who is preparing for the battle, is told that Lady Macbeth is dead. Also, he is told that Wood seems to be moving to Dunsinane. He realizes he is going to lose because of the prophecies, so he wants to die fighting.
In the ensuing battle, Macbeth is met with an enraged Macduff. Macbeth feels confident since he exclaims, "You can't kill me since you're born of woman." Macduff replies that he is born of C-section, thus making him able to kill Macbeth.
Macduff slaughters Macbeth. The universe returns to normal and Malcolm becomes King of Scotland.